Hey everyone, welcome to day 5 of our Lent devotional series. Today's passage is based on Job chapter 8 verses 1 through 22 and James chapter 2 verses 14 through 26. I wanted to mainly focus on this New Testament message where James talks about faith and works. So in verse 24, it says, "You see then that a man is justified by works and not by faith only." James says that it doesn't profit a man if he has faith, but he lacks works, because his faith only can never save him. And he gives an example of Abraham in verse 21. "Was not Abraham our father justified by works when he offered Isaac his son on the altar?" So he was saying that Abraham moved, that he acted, he did something. He showed in his real life that he believed God, even though God's command seemed insane. When Abraham tried to offer his son Isaac on the altar, he was justified by his works. So going back to the chapter in Job, I'll give a little backstory of Job. I'm sure you guys already know. Job was a very righteous man in front of God, in God's eyes. He was very wealthy. He had a wife, many children, and servants and livestock, and God blessed him with so much because of his faithfulness. So one day, Satan comes up to God and he attacks Job's character, but God still vouches for him. But Satan continues to say that Job is only righteous because he has all these things. So God allows Satan to test Job, but tells him to spare his life. So during this test, Job loses everything. He loses his family, livestock, all his riches, and he becomes ill, and he gets boils and sores all over his body. So he's just lost everything. So then 3 of his friends come to support him, and they spent 7 days and 7 nights with him, and just while Job mourns his loss. So in chapter 8 specifically, Bildad, one of his 3 friends, criticizes Job and tells him that it's his fault that he's suffering and he's just getting what he deserves. Bildad's approach was so unsupportive and so harsh. He basically assumed that God was punishing Job for something that he did. He didn't know Job's relationship with God. However, Job was humbled and he pledged his loyalty to God. He demonstrated his faith in God by going to him and obeying his instructions. He eliminated doubt from his heart. So God eventually restored everything he had lost and blessed him with twice as much as he had before. So Job moved, he acted, he did something. He showed in his real life that he believed God. So I just wanted to end off with a reflection question for all of us. In what ways can we put our faith into action this week? Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a blessed day.